Welcome back to Magic Madness. I've been doing a lot of mining, if you can see here, and yeah, I got a hold of a Fortune 3 pick and been utilizing it. But the primary thing I wanted to point out was I found this. Let me see if I have any wood here. Perfect. Okay, because I need to get some torches because it's super dark in there. It's actually so dark in there, the torches might not be enough. So let's see if we can get up in there and check it out. Mysterious. I heard a slam. And buried hollows, buried deep in the rock. These crystal-rich cavities can hold further intrigue. Nothing can be learned from the pylon. It's super dark in here. I have night vision on and it's hardly at all readable. So I can just break that block and escape, no problem. But right now I need to clean this up a bit because I am overburdened with items. But this is what I've been looking for. You just dig around underground until you find this kind of thing. This has all the treasure you could ever want. So let's try and bust this open. And that drops a little bit of loot of its own. Crystal Shrine. And that unlocks these. And a lot of loot. As well as this one. It's so perfect. So perfect. Oh, and we're even full on inventory. This is ridiculous. We're so loaded here. Why do I have so many of these things? I'm gonna have to clean up. Alright. I want to take that with me. Alright. These also can be taken. Yeah, basically, when you break that beacon that sits in the center, it is considered a super, like, epic reward loot type thing. It's interesting. These blocks break super easy. I think when that beacon breaks, they become super malleable, and you can break all the blocks. That center beacon is what holds everything together. So I'm super excited that I finally found some awesome loot here. Crystal Seeds, Crystal Burrow, Crystal Shrine, and all of these. Making great progress now. And these little things, see how they're not changing like the rest of the other three? That's indication that we actually have we don't have enough of the other knowledge in the other book. I'll show you what I mean. Man, this is so good. And these runes, these aren't hard to make, but just the fact that we get them for free like this is super nice. And if you notice, they look just like the runes that are on the pylons that are in the world. So this is pretty darn full, because I don't think I can carry any more than this. So let's get out of here. That was a really good haul. I've been waiting to find one of those. We found both of those shrine types, which is awesome. And I continue to mine, even though I know I don't have enough room. Let's get out of this place. Wow, and that was really close by. Let's see. Another lag spike, but we'll continue. Just jump out through this little hole here. And they seem to spawn. I don't know if I've established a routine for this yet or not, but it's starting to look like they are pretty close to the pylons. I don't know. I don't want to like lead you on a false chase to find those shrines or anything, but those are really important to get a hold of. So back to what I was saying about the book. When you open up your Chromatic book here, you know how we have these tabs that tell you the cryptic knowledge? These are the things that we need to get in order for the rest of these blank ones to pop up. So that's awesome. I also wanted to show off this little nifty contraption I built. This is super simple. It is just a bunch of coal blocks set on a Britannia hourglass on a, I believe it's 40-second timer using 10 pieces, no, sorry, 100-second timer? Yes, 100-second timer, because each block of coal burns for 400 seconds, and there's 4 of these, so it evens out to 100. So every 100 seconds, it triggers a redstone pulse that causes a dropper to fire into the open crate, and the open crate drops it down perfectly, lands here, the endo flames catch it, and it just fills up the mana pool like it's no problem. It's super smooth, and I like it. We got so much loot. Alright. Let's see here. So here's my new Britannia chest. I've expanded it to make some room for that. I've got so many Lexica Britannias, it's not even funny. We seriously need to find the Rainbow Tree and the Magical Forest. Hopefully those are somewhere in the world. We might as well do a flying trip and see if we can't find any. I'm going to just show you guys an exploit that I took advantage of, because this is called Granite, and for some reason it has an exchange value of 513. And considering how much of it spawns in the world, you can really bump your EMC up a lot. So I've been kind of doing that. Alright, and I'm putting this over here. My ore still goes in this chest because it can be processed. These are gonna need a new chest too. Chromatic is gonna need a whole nother chest. This is getting out of hand. Oh gosh. Switches nearby something. Switches nearby splinches? That's interesting. I don't know what that means. Well, we'll come back to that in the future, I suppose. Iron horse armor. Put that in there. Alright. We got so much crap to go through. You know, for Chromatic being an endgame mod, they sure do give you a lot of crap. Yeah, I'm gonna out of room real quick here. Okay, those go in there. Whoops, that doesn't go in there. This goes in there. I don't even know why I bother. I haven't seen any entropy shards, have I? I'm gonna have to be very cautious about those when I find them. Alright. And these are going. I'm gonna duplicate these now before I forget. We have some paper in the crafting table out here. The transmutation tablet is full of paper. 2, 3. I'm gonna just go ahead and pop and pop and pop. Crystal Shrine, Crystal Burrow. Both are which of those places I've discovered. Let's see. Oh, I have my book on me, don't I? So I'm going to put one of each in here, and there, and there. And now, I should be able to see new content. Yes, see. Crystal seeds here. Searching for and harvesting crystals is often a tedious task. However, you have found a way to imbue the magic of the shards onto a plant, turning into a brilliant crystal flower that can help supplement your shard requirements. So this is really nice. This means we go to crafting and click here. We can now grow the type of shard we need. Like if we can get 4 Kuros, we can grow the Kuro shards. Oh, but this requires a special setup here. This is called a level 2 casting. I'll have to explain that to you too. So here's the structures tab. So you can see that place was called the Crystal Shrine. Those are found underground. Pretty awesome looking, honestly. If we can find another, that'd be awesome. But yeah, all that. I think they're trying to show you how to make it or something, but I don't know what the purpose of making one would be. You got the Crystal Burrow. These are the ones that are hard to find on the surface. They're small and quick, but if you can get a hold of it, you get some dungeon loot out of those. All of these are such good sources of research. I honestly wonder, can you sacrifice the pylons themselves for research? But I don't want to risk that. I mean, if I go fly far enough away, maybe I could, but I think you get my point is. Okay, so the ones I've learned I'm going to put in here. The ones I haven't learned I'm going to put over here, because they're still useful. And I'll put that there. And here's another sealed notebook. This, I think I've showed you before, is from Mistcraft. This is a book that contains a whole bunch of pages that will help us to change the biomes and everything about the ages that we could make. Crystal? Oh goodness, this is so good. This I think is the blue crystals that allow you to make portals. Oh, I'm so excited. If that's what I think it is, we are so in luck. So we got 3 folders of those. We got to get it in the Mistcraft because that's going to be a lot of fun. And holy crap. Just wow. There's so much to do now. Well, dang, everything just kind of escalated out of control there. Catalysts. There's a lot of useful things I have in here. These music discs are worth a lot of EMC. Not bad. I I know how to make 13, so I'll throw 13 away. I don't know how to make cat yet, so I'm gonna just toss that in there. Right? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna toss those in there, and that should do. We are really loaded on EMC now. I don't think I have to worry about EMC for a while. 30 diamonds worth. Okay, let's go sleep for just a minute, and I'm gonna show you something new. It is the blood magic stuff again. I want to show you... Oh! I did show you guys the stronghold, didn't I? Yeah. I ended up coming back with these knowledge notes. I'm not sure what they were from, but... Let's see here. What were we at here? We need to get a hold of a special item called a Ritual Diviner. This is... You can make rituals normally, or you can use this diviner, and it's just simpler to make the diviner because then you don't have to like look up how to make the rituals, and it's a whole lot less complicated. So what we need is an emerald. Oh wait, no emeralds. Well, that's... I never learned how to make an emerald. I wonder if there's one laying around town, because these guys tend to drop them from time to time. Even if there isn't, I could probably barter with somebody. There's one. Alright, before we get carried away, let's learn that, because I don't want to get stuck without an emerald in the future. Alright. Let's learn cat. And emerald. Holy moly. So, back to what I was saying. In order to progress in a lot of these things, we are going to need a few things like emerald. We need some diamonds. 1, 2, 3, 4. But we also need these inks. So let's look at ink. Not pink, preferably. Let's space ink. Oh, it's inscription tools, not ink. 1 block of lapis and a magma cream. 1 block of obsidian and a gas tier. All really cheap too. Only 1,000 LP each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And magma cream? No, we don't know that yet. Slime. We do have slime. And blaze powder. Blaze. Got that. And we need the gas tier. And we need 1 obsidian. Cool. Let's see if we can make this happen. I still have a lot of gadgets I want to try out and make from like Botania, because Botania, Vazki keeps on adding more and more stuff all the time, and it just is really cool. I want to play with the mod more. So alright, Mr. Golem, you're not going to be able to do that. I need to go get my knife so I can put some blood in there. Well, that's super exciting. Let's put some blood up here. Boom. I'm going to put my tier in next. Good job, Golem. Sorry, you're too late. Alright. Got another. And he beat me that time. I'm gonna put that. You beat me again. Clever little guy. Okay. Got that. And this. You've been doing such a good job, Mr. Golem. Keep it up. I'm out of steak. Alright, so we have all these tools. Now, what's cool is you can use them to write on the runes. If you are the, what do you call, ritual stones? And then you can link them to yourself, and they just simply refill if you do that with your soul network. Or we can make this diviner, which will automatically use them and refill them. But apparently they don't want it. Okay, so air, water, earth, and fire. Air and water. And then the diamonds, I believe, go on the outside, the emerald goes on the inside. And now we can make rituals really easily. Which we could do before, but I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so we have tons of these. We can make the ritual the full spring. It's infinite water, which is kind of silly because we have infinite water right there. We have the Serenaded Nether, which is infinite lava. We also have infinite lava, but it's through EMC. But keep in mind, these use that these use your soul network to replenish. We have the Ritual of the Green Grove, which would be really powerful for our gardens and for the crystal crops if we try to accelerate those. The Interdiction Ritual, which repels mobs. Ritual of Containment, which keeps mobs in. That's good for like making a cow farm. The Ritual of Binding, that's the one we're going to be looking into. Now, if you have the Ritual Diviner, you can actually see that it'll tell you how many stones you need. You need 24 stones. It'll need 8 blank, 4 air, 4 water, 4 fire, and 4 earth. All totaling 24. But you also have to include the Master Ritual Stone. So in total, we'll need 28 because the Master Ritual Stone costs another 4 to make. It also costs every 4 ritual stones costs 4 reinforced slates. So if we look in here, we're definitely not near that yet. So we're at 8 there. So we're going to need a lot more. A lot more. We're at 20 now. Awesome. We're getting close. We'll probably be able to do this fairly soon. So I'm going to go ahead and stand up here. And be sure if you're using an incense, watch for the particle effects, because I noticed that it doesn't actually work unless you see the colors pop up and then disappear. If your knife is glowing, I think it means that the incense is working. But like if you see colors popping up, wait for the colors to go away, and then that will fill your altar a lot further than otherwise. I might want to put in more runes of augmented capacity, because this thing fills all the way up to maximum whenever I use my knife at this point with these incenses. And that seems, I feel like I'm losing blood because of that. So there, you see the color effect? It's turning a bluish purple. That's the blue incense burning, and once it burns off, your knife actually upgrades its potential. So, what do we say we needed? We needed 4, we need 28. So we're getting close. We're pretty close. We just need a couple more. I guess while we wait, we could start making the ritual stones. Let me go dump my blood one more time, because we'll probably need to. Well, maybe not yet. I don't want to waste any. I'll just wait. So, let's see. We need ritual stones. I think that costs obsidian. Ritual. Master ritual stone. And that's obsidian? Yes, simply as that. And that uses obsidian. That uses magician blood orb? Or is that a master blood orb? Oh, please don't tell me I need a... Oh, good. Freaked me out there for a minute. So we're going to need a ton of these. 32, I'm guessing. It's probably about right. Let's go sleep in the bed real quick. Let's get rid of the nighttime. Dealing with mobs all night's been a pain. Alright. That's still going pretty well. That's very nice. Alright, let's see here. 25, 26. I just need 2 more. 2 more slates, please. Alright, looks like it's empty. Let's dump that in there. And oh, and if you see this black particle, that means you're out of incense in that one. So then you'd have to refill it. And don't try to not forget which incense you put in which one, because you want one of each of the different colors burning. Otherwise it doesn't do you any good. So let's go get some steak, because I'm hungry. Steaks! I could start eating mushroom soup too. Alright, what do we got down here? Not quite ready yet. Just about ready. I'm gonna need a sword, which actually is kind of convenient because I just lost my sword when it broke on a mob earlier. So we can just use these reinforced slates to make ourselves a new sword. We're going to make a bound blood sword, which is made from diamond. And let's make some stick, because you need a diamond sword to do this ritual. You don't need it to do the ritual, but you need it to make the sword. You need a diamond sword to make the sword. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, and I need my orb. Wherever that went. It's in there? No. It's in here. There it is. Lose my way to the crafting table all the time. Okay, so let's do this crazy thing. So we have 28 ritual stones, and then some of those turn into a master ritual stone. Oh, and I need to make my diamond sword. Don't let this get damaged. Alright. Now, if you don't know how it's laid out, you can, I would recommend you put the, let's see, we gotta put this out somewhere safe. I think, well, actually, you know what, I don't know. I have no idea where I want to put it. Let's just put it way over here. This will be our binding ritual area. Well, there's lakes everywhere. Kinda wanted to keep it near the altar, but there's so many potholes out here. Yeah, this is good enough right over here. I need to clear up my landscape. It's just covered in junk. Alright, let's see. As I was saying, you might want to consider taking your Master Ritual Stone, putting it a few blocks in the air, and then using this Ritual Diviner on it, and it will kind of show you what the ritual will look like, and then you can break all the stones again. And then that will kind of help you get an idea of what it looks like. But I already know what this ritual is shaped like, so I'm going to just put the blocks where they're supposed to go. I think it's... yes, just like this. Perfect octagon. And now, if you use the Ritual Diviner, when you have enough ritual stones, you can just right-click, and it'll automatically place all the runes for you. That makes it super easy. Now, the next thing we need is a catalyst. Was it a catalyst? Yes. Activation crystal. Which it unfortunately requires you to sacrifice your lava crystal. Hey, work with me here. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna go take this lava crystal and we're gonna put it in the blood altar, and it will transform into an upgraded form. You little golem. Stop it. There we go. Alright, let's see. We are low on 2 different types of essence. Let's do the red. I need to refill that stock of incense. Okay, you see the red color. Wait for the red to go away, and then our knife will be further enchanted. There. And now we get more blood out of it. Not nearly as much as we would if we used the other one, but... and if you ever noticed, you get soul freight every time you use the incense. Which is kind of useful because it prevents you from killing yourself. Is this not going to be enough? I don't know if it's going to be enough. I may have to go make the blue incense. Yeah, I'm going to need more. Well, bummer. I'll be right back here. I'm going to go craft up some more blue incense. Which actually, I think I have... no, this is the red, isn't it? I really just need to make a huge stock of it, because this stuff, I use tons of it. I wish there was a easier way to get this stuff in your inventory. Let's try something like this. There, that was easy. And then we can do charcoal. Somewhat easier, because we need all this to make this wood ash. I guess I don't need that much charcoal then. This goes in there, and that makes the red stuff. We need like 6 more blocks of leaves, looks like. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. we go. Got some more red, and now let's look at what this was. We need to upgrade this. 2 lapis, or blue, whatever you use, doesn't matter. Gold, string, and nuggets. Nuggets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll do 8. And string, we need 8 of those. And we need lapis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And glowstone, right? Glowstone. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Am I missing anything here? Well, I guess we'll find out real quick. Put some glowstone in there, put some string in there, put some lapis. And that should do it. Oh, and your higher tier orb. And that makes livens. A stronger incense. This stuff is what just multiplies your blood so much. Okay, so let's pull some livens out. And pop it in there. Watch it glow a little bit. And this is gonna make our blood go way further. Alright, watch this. Now look how full the altar gets this time. Huh. I thought it would get a little fuller than that. Maybe it's because I wasn't standing on it. I think maybe there's a range on these incenses. Like, you gotta stand right next to them or something. Well, I'll stand here and watch this for a second. Oh, we got it. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so right click that and it's activated to our soul. So now this activation crystal can be used to activate that ritual. However, that ritual demands an enormous amount of LP to just activate. Let's see how much we have in our network. 1321? I don't think that's anywhere near enough. Let's see. I'll put that back in there. And I'm gonna start dumping tons of life in here. Mr. Golem, I really appreciate the work you do, but right now, this ain't the time. Okay. What the heck? Why did my orb come out? Okay, there we go. Boom! Oh, figures, we're out of the yellow incense. And that's how it goes. It's constantly running out of one of the incenses or the other, and then running back, replacing it. In order to maximize the potential of your incense, you have to have all of them glowing. Okay. I really need to make a new potion too. Let's wait for our life to catch back up here. Okay, let's try it real quick. Oh, hey, the purple is glowing. I mean, that's a good sign. Are we ready? Boom! I think that could have filled more. Oh well. This ain't doing what I expected it to. Doesn't really matter that much to me though. All we're trying to do at this point is get our soul network flooded with LP. And we can always run over here with this activation crystal and try it. if it activates... Oh, it worked. And so how much does that cost? Oh. Well, let's see. You throw your sword in there. Make sure you put that fire out, or else, yeah, that could happen. Well, I don't know. I guess that worked out pretty well. So you get this little amorphous blob that you see when it's in your hand. It looks like a ball, but it clearly shows that it's a sword. When it's there they are. I can't lose this opportunity here. Where'd he go? Okay. I killed it. Orbs of energy. They do not seem particularly useful, but at least they are not obviously dangerous. Well, that's cool. I killed it, and I guess it didn't really do anything. Well, anyways, what I was trying to say, if you shift right click, it activates it and it becomes a sword. But while it's active, it drains your life points. If you look here, every couple seconds it'll tick, and whenever you hit mobs, it will also tick. I think it's like every 10 seconds. How about there? Oh yeah, that takes a good chunk. That was 50 life points every 10 seconds. So we want to keep that turned off, generally. But it's 12 attack damage. What sword was I just using a little while ago? 6 attack damage. I just doubled my damage. And I believe I can also enchant this later. It won't ever break. So that's awesome. Constantly doing crop maintenance. Alright. Okay, so we have learned those orbs. That is awesome. The next thing we need to do is find a rainbow forest or a rainbow tree. Either is fine, but we have to find one, or both. And we're gonna bring that tree home with us if we can. Speaking of, I probably should dump my inventory here. It is flooded. Actually, I think I'll save that for the next episode. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.